Alright, folks. We're back in the Under Z, and I made sure to buy everything that I bought before already. Now we're going to have a little chat with our crew. You ask about her father. It requires one strange catch. We so happen to have one. She's very... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? She's obsessive. She's the kind of person that, like, picks her food apart, and that's a negative trait, and it's not a good thing. It's like a sign of being really stressed or something. My sister's the same way. I forget what word it is. Don't touch the purple. It's toxic. I get my proficiency with metals from both sides of the family, she says. Mother was a favorite with Mr. Iron. They said they only worked together and that Iron sponsored her work and provided her with tools. Sharper tools that don't bend. Of course, her father's just some guy. She doesn't know that. And if you want her to like you, you don't tell her that either. We can increase our hearts. I have plenty of secrets after that last voyage, so we'll do this a few times over on all the people. Speak to the cannoneer, whom requires fuel, a torpedo, and some supplies. That was a lot of problems. I've had enough to eat, thank you. I don't eat much, but I'd like to demonstrate some ideas. Can you meet me on the deck at 8 o'clock? The cannoneer has found a way to calibrate your weapons for additional explosions. When the smoke clears, however, it's impossible to deny that the risk and expense of most of these tricks is a little too great. Only a couple of minor modifications are safe to use. But you know, the cannoneer says, squinting thoughtfully, it reminds me of a story. The Iron and Misery Company were testing something. Destroyed one of their outlying station. If you can find me the prototype, I can make it work for you. Can you take me to Demux Island? I used to work at the factory there. He might talk. So all that just to get a slightly improved gun and a new quest. Speaking of improved guns, we'll do this a few times. Speak to the mechanic. He says, thanks for the meal and the company. No wine, it makes me sleepy. I can sleep, but it's too easy. To substitute for sleep, it works well enough. We need claymen from Poly 3. We'll need a mirror matchbox. And we'll need to go to Hunter's Keep. So you do their personal quests, and they reward you with stuff. The problem is, getting there can be a bit expensive sometimes. I figured we should do this while we have the extra cash from our smuggler friend. Two and three. Now we'll talk to this jerk. Seconds and thirds disappear in small, hasty morsels. He is nervous and does not talk very much. You do your best when you ask what you ask about his past. He doesn't like that. He taps the sigil on his face. It's alive. That has taken away the memories. He has a brother, but he doesn't remember anything. The names of the ships he served on. The implicit, the Bonnie Swan, which I think is a wreck you can find. He doesn't know where the sigil comes from. The sigil is preventing him from remembering it. So there's all that. I don't know where our new mission is from. But we can go to the other islands that are mentioned in our logs and destinations. Connie and Suspicion. Nope on that one. Go to the Khan's Heart to get some stuff there. Okay. And bring some wine to the colonists. To the leper colony. That's what it is. I'm not trying to be politically incorrect or non-inclusive. That's what they called it back when I was learning. That's what they should call it now, because this change in vocabulary every couple of years is confusing. Like, I'm not trying to be politically incorrect. I don't mean to offend anyone. That's just the technical term I was taught. So that's the term I'm using. First, to vendor blight. Full steam ahead. As you can see, because we're actually sailing relatively close to land, our terror actually waited a while to go up. And of course, we're near town now, so it's going back down. Slower than we accumulated it, of course, but it's still going back down. In this way, we can conserve fuel. Provide the tomb colonists with all the wine, and we'll party with them. Party with the dead people. Woohoo! Your former passenger and their friends would be delighted. You are somewhere dark. Something happened. There are moths. Why are all these things? You got drunk and blacked out. You brought wine and you drank it. You've lost some terror, gained 2 relics, gained an artifact, gained a coffin, gained a tell of terror, gained some devil bone dice, lost a crew, and lost 10 casks of wine. I thought they would take all of it. Well, never mind then. I'll just sell it. Screw you. And here you can sell some extra things. I'll sell a couple distant shores. Let's check in our friend from the Vengeance of Jonah. We don't really have that much terror. We can recruit this guy, but I don't know too much about him, to be honest with you. We're just gonna leave him there. So, next we need to head to the Khanate. And to deliver said cash. Oh, I forgot to get a port report. As you can see, adventuring and trading can be a very good source of income if you've got the patience for it. And you actually know where you're going. There's a lot you should think about. Oh, bat swarms. I hate fighting these darn things. There, they're dead. Now you can reduce terror, or you can eat them. I'ma eat them. Darn it, you're gonna annoy me. You're gonna be useful in some cases. Am I right? Your crew doesn't like that, so don't do it if you have too high of terror. To the pirate base. Matter of luck. Lost another 5 terror. Let's look toward the future. Lost some terror. The concealed compartments. That's an interesting find, but we don't have the cash for it. The concealed compartment makes it so you can avoid the cops when you're running smuggling missions like this. It goes in an accessory slot, actually. Well, sail straight there. Lights off for the time being. Where's my journal? We're supposed to collect cargo from the Cherryman and from Khan's Heart, not the other place, the Heart. Hopefully this is going to be a slow but uneventful trip. I am thinking about upgrading the equipment because, of course, that's the only way to cope with the larger monsters and the longer distances is to go faster and hit harder. I thought we were at a lightship for a minute. But there is one on the way down there. Oh ho! Pirate steamer! Slow speed so they get ahead of us for a bit. What did we win, Jenny? Resupplies. There's the lightship. Now we can finally trade in this old newspaper we got. It's an old newspaper, but it's still viable. Old newspapers, they can come in quite handy. That's another 5 less terror. And of course we can conserve fuel by turning off the light for a bit. The glim lamp at the ship is not working correctly. Blue light is suspicious to them. We can try and use a C story, or we can use my heart's quality. I do have a 93% success rate, so it worked. Not very well, but it worked. We've gained some experience from having to deal with the matter. And we are still on course for hitting the Khanate in a bit of time. More bats. We don't need to mess with them. You guys can go flutter away. We don't need any supplies. We don't need any terror. We don't need any terror reduced either. The Night Watch, we should ignore them in order to lower terror. We've already got the experience from the success. No need to further complicate matters. And here we are at the Khanate. I do suggest that you sail around the cities you find. You can find other places of contact. Well, other places of contact. I don't mean it like that. I mean, you can discover notable land masses, and that'll increase your total. Yeah, the Khanate do not like people. They do not like people at all. If we turn sharply enough, we should be able to get out of their range. We're all clear and docking in the Copper Quarter. Now. There we go. Collect the cargo. $1,000 for a crate of blue souls. You meet a blue priest in a noodle shop by the Moon Canal. So apparently all of the priests, not just the ones in London, are the ones, Ugh. We have a chance to... We have a better chance of establishing a spy in the Khan's territory than we do of actually getting an intelligence report from it. Pay a storyteller. Get a memory of distant shores. We don't need any crew, we don't need any of this, any of that. We can't buy anything until we go through the junk. Wait, where was the... Oh, there it is. We'll go have a look around. Purchase a strange catch. Purchase a coffin. Purchase a mirror. Purchase a black pearl. The watchful curio is useful in places. I'm gonna take that. So we've got the smuggler's crap. Polythreme is over there. That's where we can buy claymen laborers to work our ship. It actually does speed you up some. I don't think we're ready for that quest quite yet, but we have to do it relatively soon, or it's not going to work. That is a thing. A lot of these quests are on deadlines, whether we like to admit it or not. Hey, buddy, how are you? Stuck on the edge of the building there, I see? Good for you, pal. See ya! We can go to the salt mines and then Demux Island. Which is where the cannoneer wanted to go. We're not gonna make a ton of money on this trip, but we will do some things. We have done some things, I suppose I should say. Oh yeah, don't change your crew out in the middle of the sea. It seems like an easy enough thing to do, but they don't like it when you do that. It increases terror. At this point, what doesn't increase terror, of course, but still. Do a port report. Don't have the money to get a contract. we fighting? I don't know why it keeps bringing up the this jerk. This is the pirate poet we heard about back in the pirate town. This jerk will come and seek you out if they think you have something valuable. I didn't think we were that low on fuel. We might have to finish this duel some other time, I'm afraid to say. And that was the flechette gun. Let's not deal with that and try to get to the island as quickly as possible. Turn off the light. All clear. I did not know we were that low. I did not see that until just now. Thankfully, I did see it. Didn't mean to do that. Accidentally activated the overdrive. And now we are out of fuel, but there. Got here just in time. Some supplies. A 60% chance we have relatively low terror. Get a port report. With $200 I could bargain for a secret. Which I guess is about how to get access to said cannon. But we'll have to do that next time. I'm afraid we're already running low on fuel and supplies. We took a few nicks from the pirate vessel. And of course, our smuggler contact is waiting for us to return with his crate of blue souls. I guess I should explain more about the souls. In Fallen London, you have what are called spearfurs. And they use enchanted forks in order to draw the soul out of hapless or otherwise humans. Most human souls are green. Then there are the bright souls, which have some sort of quality among them which make them glow blue instead of green. I don't know what the difference is. They never tell you. But they're very valuable to devils. Yes, literal demons, because hell is just down the street from London. The Iron Republic is a splinter cell of hell. The games have London on a losing side of a war with hell. So yeah, hell and demons abound. You can side with the demons, you can flirt with the demons, you can hire demons on as helpers for whatever. So yeah, that's the thing. Apparently the demons drink them. They're also responsible for a number of distilled mushroom spirits. Humans drink mushroom wine because, well, apparently that's the only thing there is to drink around here. If you do it right, it can be very good. Most people don't do it very good. But demons, they use different types of mushrooms, like Anemita and Anemita muscara, or the Mario mushroom. And things like that to make brandy and gin. And you can trade them with demons as well. But voila, we've made it back. We'll look at that cannon some other time. So we've got $200. We've got some fuel. We've got some supplies. We can tell them about the salt lions, about Dumux Island, Dumux. Apparently that's all we had. I was under the impression we had more than that. What's the Rose Market selling today? We don't have anything they want. Oh, wait a minute. A veteran privy councilor is seeking an outlandish artifact. We happen to have an extra one of those. And we got an extra $100 for it. Now that we've actually sold it, the market is no longer available. We can give up an extra Memory of Distant Shores. I doubt we're going to need all of these relics. We possibly do, though. No, we're keeping the curio. Like I said, that's going to be of use when we go to the next place. Read the morning paper for free supplies and a little less terror. Rest in your rooms upstairs for a little more terror. London. I don't need any sailors. What can we sell at the exchange? Sell some devil bone dice. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. So, we've got his option. We switch to the adventurer's officer. She will not speak to us until we have coffee. Oh, so she's Janeway. She also improves iron. Oh, we need to repair the ship. Last thing we need to do for today is repair the ship. London dry dock. The Admiralty will repair with a few points of favor, which we've been getting a lot of because we've been turning in our reports to them. So, that'll do for now, I suppose.